understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on the and they both. I hate them hating on them and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. Then it's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that'll really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey, hey, what's that on that beat? Monster! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Poses.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Palmer playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Hey, Silver.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson jostles free. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together. Howard throwing to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They toss it to Warren. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Little pitch play, toss play. Allows the running back to get some vision and some big guys to get out in front. This time they did it to the right side.
Went to the right side. Is there a preference, right or left, for a lot of these guys that run the ball at this level?
I know in the good old days, most teams were constructed to run to the right side. I can't tell you exactly why. That was the power side. The left side was what they used to call the quick side. But in this case, the power away.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Howard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set. Cougar 19. Hurt, hurt. Hey, check that. Street. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Howard dumping it off for Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Now they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, Johnson. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go with Johnson. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
They'll look to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Great, set.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the Steelers' 16-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Second and 6.
Hey, easy. Don't touch that. And anyway, that. Tiger Hornet. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
Back to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's 2nd and 8. He gets it left side of Johnson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to have a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, we saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Howard. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Howard. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
It's now third down.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
complete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now Howard from the gun, he'll throw. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running left, it's Warren. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Johnson, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Eagles 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Now we'll get whistles, and they signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
First down, Philadelphia.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers.
Chris Boswell kicks off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Lambeau. Has this at the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 31-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Yellow.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Rolling the dice on fourth. It's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on fourth.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
97. Here we go. Set.
Love now off the play action. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Set, ready. 50, green. Steel, black. Shot, 17. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Ready?
Throwing his Love on third. Has his man. It's Dobbs. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. Comes up with it. And the Steelers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. On play action, here's Howard. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunk of yards and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got it first to begin the frame.
1918.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10.
60 by 6. 60 back there. 60 back there.
Howard to throw. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the red zone now. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game. And we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They toss to Warren, running right. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Okay, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the game to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Johnson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action. Howard. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, blue, 32. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
45. Hut.
A second down throw here for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready?
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Set, hut. Yellow, set, go. Set, hut.
Back to throw it. He put everything he's got behind it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's got a gain of 6 there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Howard. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Jump off caught by his back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
A give left side to Johnson. Has room into the secondary. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ready.
1st down.
Striker, 3-3.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Love from the gun. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, Mike. White. Yellow, 43. Slide blue. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Down, 6, mega, black, 95. Set, hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. They get there to take him down right around the 41. First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Howard. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Howard looking to pass. It is caught left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First and 10. Here's Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
On play action, here's Howard. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Trying an inside give to Warren. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Johnson up the middle. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. This finds Austin complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're out just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's a design run. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. The return team gonna let... that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Moving left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
27 on the play. And the
43.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot What a throw! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman, they got the kryptonite. The mic, that's not even good acting. What's going to be the outcome?
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. We'll look underneath here for Johnson.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On second down, Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
They'll take over first down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Christian Fulton is in on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
19, 18. Hey, Buffalo 18, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Howard to throw here on first down. Complete. Calvin Austin. And he is out of bounds. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. He's to the 15. sneak this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes, rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10.
That's good.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Flush to his left. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 18. Right here. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check smash. Check smash. Check.
Play action. It's Howard. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Patrick to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough.
Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Third and goal. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I say the G. Watch it. Do it.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Now Howard on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, card, go.
From the gun, it's Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer.
Howard. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
19,
second and
Tiger,
3.
19, Tiger. Panther Street, Panther Street. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Hey, check that. Street. Cougar 19.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Big Lion. Let's go, Cowboy 80. 70 Lion. Hey, smash Bronco. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 70 Timber.
Howard now off the bootleg. That's hauled in at the 2. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third
70
and
Lion.
1.
60. Set up. Viking 18. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. Into space. To the 20. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
To throw it on 1st down is Howard. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On the ground, Gainwell. He'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey. wanna live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm loved so.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Giants. Kicker Will Reichert has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And the decision to bring it out kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Right to the air goes Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Hadn't been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep for the Vikings, Miles Price. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, McCarthy. A dump off from Mason.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. McCarthy off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Here's McCarthy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Dart. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. But he'll throw again. Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing. Dart. Hyatt has got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. 23 yards the pickup there.
Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. And receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Tracy trying the right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
From the gun, here's Derry. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Theo Johnson from 19 yards away. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Vikings nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Vikings.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Minnesota.
70 Lions.
They will play action. Here's McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
To the air with McCarthy. Pass complete to Naylor right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. Mason going to get it on 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That is caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now McCarthy. That one out wide and intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0.
14, Vikings nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return. Yardage that we won't even account for in the box score may help them win the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
He has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slim if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. McCarthy operating from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Vikings first down.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second and 6. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
To the right goes Mason. Paulson and Debo up to make the stop. Final minute now of the third quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact hopped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Vikings first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So just a three-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. To throw is Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Now he's going to step up and run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Dart going to look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Here's Jamie Gillen down. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start with a run by Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mason. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Pass complete, it's Hockenson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's back to throw. That's caught by Addison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep it.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I can feel this fire been up a little while, and when chicken wire sure enough is live, and trying to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name, 'cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his throttle on his up and took hold of the reins.
Here we go. Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Impact!
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First carry here for Ryan Hampton. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
Smith on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Hampton. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
Josh Metellus on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Baylor tight. Go.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he will have that first down. They get a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
59.
A run. This is Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
Another Chargers 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Hey, go Lion. 21. Ready.
On play action now. Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Javon Hargrave in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. On the ground, Hampton. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Josh Metellus on the tackle.
They'll motion the tight end right.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. He'll be taken down well short of the 1st down. He gave about 4. That brings up
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the the ball over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson.
Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Viking 18.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. There'll be a loss of yardage. 30-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, and they are facing a 2nd and long.
On the jump. 18 run. 18 run. Ready. Hammer 60. Hammer 60. Cowboy 80.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
A run. And here's Mason.
Jordan Mason, ball carrier. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Set. Street. Cowboy 80. Hurt.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
Dragon 60. Go. Hawk 70. Hawks. Cougar 19. Check. Hurt. Bravo 80. Ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, He got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Check smash. Go, check. Go, Riggs. Go.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, counter.
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 9, 10, hurt.
On the ground is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ring alert. 60 Eagles, 60, 19 Titan. Mustang, 19 Lion.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
A 58-yard attempt.
Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
This is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
Stop. 59.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second down, they need 3.
Hey, ram.
Ray. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Rocco 80. Right there, hurt. Ryan.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
79.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
A gain of 6.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Throwing left side there, but it is intended for Josh.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings open up a 13-0 lead. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Balin Tiger. Home the trips right. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
A give, and here comes Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
59.
Now, Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That ball was going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal, Chargers.
Hey, Ray. Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, go Lion. Ready.
They'll go with Hampton. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
21. Crowd right. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught by the tight end. Will Dissly. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hubbard's very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try the right side this time, and it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go. Trap 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Gain of 15 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening.
He was
going to lose a yard.
behind the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. It is third and long. They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
First down.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Vikings take over.
I learned to swim from Say you're the